I don't know what's going on today, but people keep telling me happy birthday, and I don't know why. I really appreciate you guys. You guys are all far too kind. Just the chat flying by with happy birthday messages. Thank you guys. I thought for a birthday stream we would come out to my favorite map on Layton. And yeah, maybe for those of you that didn't see the community tab post, I'm sort of still in the process of moving. I don't have internet there. I probably won't until potentially Saturday, so maybe Sunday's Red Dead stream will be at the new place. So I'm kind of going back and forth to work and stuff like that, and essentially to maximize my time of getting stuff moved in, I figured we usually do a birthday stream anyway, might as well do it, and then can pretty much get back to moving stuff into the new place. But yeah, once again, thank you guys all so much for the birthday wishes. I really appreciate it. It is humbling to see that fly by in chat. Layton best map? It's a good map. I feel like it's been a while since we were here. That maybe is going to play into our favor. So go back to something that I keep on talking about. The first 2 weeks of this month, we didn't really shoot anything that special for like the end of the month montage. So maybe a map that we haven't been on in a while. Maybe it'll have something good for us. Thank you, T-Gallops. You're the only 12-year-old I know with your own house. Well, you know, first time for everything, I guess. Thank you, man. You know, that cake in the thumbnail, it was just a cake with like a singular candle on it. It was like the only one I could find on the site that I use for like, it's Storyblocks. I pay for like, I think it's $10 or something. You can get 3 downloads because I rarely use it. But anyway, there was like one cake and I was like, you know what? If I Photoshop that one candle off of there and make it a 12, this will be way better. And that's what happened. What did that say? This man is the most soothing and comforting voice in the world. It's funny because, like, and I guess, you know, it changes. I'm officially 24 now, but even still, I guess it would change, like, a little bit over the years. But, like, I never knew anything about my voice being any sort of soothing or anything like that. Soothing is the word that most people tend to use. Like, no one had ever said that to me until I started doing YouTube, so go figure. It's, something I had no idea about. Kill the moose. We'll see if there's maybe a bull moose or something. I want to go actually over through the High Lake area, and maybe to High Lake itself. But we've been there since the change. I bet we have not. We shall have to see. Are the memberships not going to pop up today? Sometimes, I don't know if it's Streamlabs or YouTube, it's just like, nah, not gonna happen. So, Dr. Phosphoric, thank you for the 11-month renewal. Is that what's happening now? Is that how they work, Mel? Is it like telling you that you can renew your membership or like share it in chat? I just realized that because you were able to add a message to it. Well, thank you for renewing for 2 months. Maybe they've changed it to be a little more like Twitch. I don't know why there's not an alert attached to it, but yeah, maybe that's the case. I see all of the birthday wishes fly through again. Thank you guys so much. I am 24. I'm officially a quarter of the way to extremely old. Just got an albino 240 whitetail. Nice, Finn. That'd be a cool thing to run into today. Nice size albino whitetail. Happy to see your success on YouTube. I remember when you hit 40K. I remember doing either a stream or a video or something for 40K. I do remember that. It would have been 50-something. 56 was like New Year's... Oh boy, New Year's 2019? Does that sound right? I think so. It's crazy the way things have gone. Thank you, Jared. Nothing better to see than Flinter streaming when you're sick. Aw. I hope you feel better, man. Hopefully the stream can maybe pass a little time, help you out in, you know, fast forwarding to recovery, potentially. Double 12 gonna be a good year. It is double 12. I didn't even think of that. Double 12 for a whole year. There better be super rares and big males in real life. Otherwise, I'm wasting double 12. You're a year older than me. Once the borders open up more, you should come up for either a waterfowl hunt or a spring turkey hunt here in Ontario. I didn't know I was older than you. I just, purely from the profile picture, I always assumed I was younger, but, so what is the thing? The US is opening their borders in like November or something now? It's gonna Gonna have to see, like, how all that sort of stuff goes. Blitz, thank you for the super chat. Happy birthday, 12 times 2. I read that as 12 times 12s. 12 times 12. On first? At first? How does one English? I think I'm... Maybe I am old. Can't even speak. Anyway. Yeah. My brain's just used to recognizing 12s, I guess. 24. Brown. Literally just got done with a few hour Layton play. Hope you find more than I did. You know, it's kind of that whole deal where they redid a bunch of it. We just gotta start to find some of the good spots again, because a lot of the ones that I would consider the best spots are no longer. What sort of deer was that? Whitetail deer? They spooked. One small, I think common. Hard to tell in the dark, but yeah. Look like just 3. What's up, mistress? Holy English, did you hear my strugs? Is that what that was? Get that a lot with the beard, September 2nd, 1998. Well then, fairly missed yours. Happy belated birthday, man. 3 weeks difference. Yeah, that definitely helps. I was gonna say it was the beard, but I didn't want to single out a thing. Got COVID, but happy birthday. Hope it goes well if it already is. It's definitely been... It's been a different kind of, like, good birthday day, because it's been moving into the new house and all that kind of stuff. This morning, I sort of... This is going to make it sound like it's fancier than it is. There's, like, a tiny little balcony up in the bedroom, and I just got to chill out there with coffee and a little breakfast sandwich thing, and I was just enjoying it. I guess the kind of standard for a good day changes. Every increment in age gets a little bit different. How many diamonds? I think exactly 800 or something like that. Yeah. So this 1100 number is incorrect. There was a period of time where, for some reason, the game was counting golds as diamonds. And I knew what my previous diamond count was before I started doing that, and I was able to, basically, because we knew when the update was going to happen, I was able to get exactly 300 above, just so it was easy for me to remember in the future. Balcony equals elevated shooting area. You know what, bottom boy? It's, like I said, it's very tiny. It's probably, there's no way it's 2 feet. It's probably 18 inches. So I don't know, like, if I faced the right way, I probably could shoot off the balcony. That would be, like, such a useful thing. For anybody that maybe doesn't bow hunt, you would maybe be surprised at how important practicing from an elevated position is if you're going to hunt from a tree stand. And, yeah, sometimes dragging your target to a tree stand or something like that can be difficult. I didn't think of that, bottom boy. It's funny as well, the guy that I bought the house from is just an amazing guy. They're both, like, in their 70s now, and the place and the property was kind of getting too much for them to handle. But he left me, like, so much stuff. Like, there's just, like, tons of tools, and there's, like, tiki torches, and just stuff that is just out in the shed that's probably been there for a while, but is definitely going to be useful. But also, that shed just... He didn't bow hunt, at least. But that shed is perfectly placed to leave a target in it and shoot off the porch at, like, 20 yards. You could literally drag it like 10 feet out of the shed, shoot, and then drag it back in. It's going to be perfect for such practicing. I missed that, Danny. I am so sorry. When Flinter doesn't see your 14-month message, I just realized as soon as I actually saw Bottom Boy's tough stuff, Danny. What did you actually say? I'll go and find it, because it doesn't show up in my alerts. You're just quite frustrating. I'll find it. Happy birthday. I can't believe I've been watching for 3 years. If you don't smoke an albino great one today, then my bribe to EW was a waste of money. How much money did you send them? Was it $12? Sorry about that, man. I don't know what I was talking about at the time. Like, I'm used to, I see those alerts go by, and I wait for the sound because then it is on screen for you guys, but unfortunately, either YouTube doesn't have it quite to where it plays an alert or something, but I assume they'll get there. Tips for a diamond red deer. Happy birthday, by the way. Been a fan for years now. Well, thank you, man. So if I were going to go for a diamond red deer, I would probably go to Quattro. And almost all the lakes on Quattro can have red deer, including the kind of river area. There's a lot to cover, but there's a lot of big red deer. I would say Quattro is the way to go. Some people would probably recommend Tay. It might be better, there's kind of less area to check, but you gotta do it at night, which can be a little frustrating. So for me, I'd go Quattro, but both are good. 15 degrees, bottom boy. It's still about 70 here. I don't know if maybe that's gonna... Ooh, hello there. Don't know if it's gonna work its way here or not. Well, there we go. As long as that's not a troll, which does exist. Level 3 troll mallards exist. It almost looks... I swear it's different. Is it different? Maybe he's right. We'll get in here a little closer. Hope you get a big one. Thank you, Frank. I'm gonna be a lurky boy for a few, so I finish my power wash project on my game. Sounds good. I feel like I don't know the game that you're playing specifically, but I've seen something from it. Do you hunt IRL as well? I sure do. Our season opens pretty soon, actually. Today is Wednesday, about 10 days. I think it's October 2nd. Shot my first Cape Buffalo in real life. That's really cool, Ethan. Alright, they're attentive. Guess that's about 140. So, are you a normal duck? I think you are a normal duck. That'll do. Alright. Only took, oh my god, 12 minutes. 12 minutes to find and shoot a max level animal. Is that not just how it should be? Mistress coming in at the 12-minute mark with the 12 Canadian super chat. Here's 12 Canadian birthday dole hairs. Don't spend it all on some fancy record player, you old man. I want to listen to my music. Today's music ain't music. Pouring rain here at 11C, which is around 52. It's been pouring rain here. We've been getting that. I had a break in the rain earlier. Like, I got back from my house at like 10:30. I got here and I've been packing stuff since, well, from then all the way till right before the stream. And I got a break in the rain and like ran all the boxes out and put them in like the cab of the truck. So, got some stuff. 12-minute clutch, yeah, but the other way around this time. I like how Mistress timed the super chat. I wonder, was that intentional, Mistress, or did that just happen? Hey, thank you, Johnny. The fabled 12 mallard. He floats like he weighs twice as much as other mallards. Maybe he is. You spelled stream wrong? I did that on purpose. It's just like a goofy... I don't know how to even describe it. Just a goofy way of saying stream. That's all I got. It's Strim, exactly. Have a fine one, birthday boy. Thank you, Mark. Alright, let's see what we have. Mr. Level 3 Mallard. A 20.1. He is a common. We'll take that, though. Most of the time, birthday streams have produced some diamond of some kind, but getting one in the first, well, 12 minutes works pretty good. It was not intentional, actually just worked out. Imagine that. Almost like it was meant to be. Is this finally the max score, boyo? I'll tell you what, I saw that 19 to 22, and I was sitting here hoping and thinking maybe that would be that max score. If only. Well, somebody asked earlier how many diamonds we have. Technically, I now have 800, because that 800 number that I mentioned before, Kyla shot a diamond coyote while she was here back in July, I guess that would have been. So, technically I had 7099, yeah, 799, and she had the one there on my account, so that's officially 800 for me. Same bottom boy, I feel like diamond mallards used to be just... Did I shoot that moose over there? I did. I just remembered that. Anyway, I feel like diamond mallards used to be a dime a dozen. Now they're just not as common. So this is kind of what I was hoping to see as we moved into the High Lake area. I know wishful thinking, but that is a dark looking elk. It's kind of in the fog. I still am not 100% sure. If that's a Mela, I would be one happy birthday boy, but I think it's just a dark common. That'll get him through the lungs. What are you... Wow. We caught one. Ladies and gentlemen, no! We caught him. He is a common, by the way. He almost died in there. That would have been so perfect. I'm sad. I'm waiting for you to hit 12 diamonds. You know, I think I've said that I intend to do it, so I'm not, you know, spoiling anything. I want to try to get my money number to, I guess, what would be 4 12s. Getting kind of close to where that's going to be a thing. I hadn't thought of the 12 diamonds, so that's a little bit down the road. McLovin, thank you so much for the super chat. 6 more years, my dude, then we be dirty 30s. Oh, you're right. Yeah. I always forget we're the same age. So many times I get confused about all that stuff, but oh no, don't float away. No, don't do it. I ran all the way over here. No. Anyway, thank you so much for the super chat, McLovin. I appreciate you, man. What are we gonna do? 6 more years. Gonna have to make the most of them, I guess. Texas deer season starts on the weekend after Halloween? What? Does it really? I would have assumed it was much earlier. Killed a level 9 troll by 0.1 red fox. I feel it, man. I had 3 from the time I started looking for one till I got one. 2 weren't actually on the grind, though. They're just... I'll always say it. Predator species trolls are some of the worst. Adam, thank you for the super chat as well. Happiest of birthdays, enjoy your stream and your day. Well, thank you, man. Hopefully you find a huge moose or whitetail, both of which would be quite nice, so fingers crossed. Thank you, man. That oak really said, heck your birthday, I'm out. It wasn't about it. It wasn't a celebratory oak. He just said, not only did he not die in the blind, which would have been hilarious, he also floated away after that. Heckin' rude. Belinda, I hope I'm saying that right. Thank you so much for the super chat. How old this year? 24, man. What do you think the end of the year map will be? I'm holding out hope for another Africa map. I feel like the game is about due for such things, so maybe it'll be that. Big dono. I'm not sure, did that come through? It's not in my alerts yet, so I wanted to wait for it to actually pop up on screen. Maybe. Fingers crossed. Maybe not. I mean, well, it popped up in chat, so we'll just go from there. HKB, thank you so much for the super generous super chat that has finally decided to pop up actually on screen there. Really appreciate the support, man. That's far too kind, but thank you. 104 Fahrenheit Rogue Bear. That's a little toastier than I would like it. My goodness. Last time I played with you was on Rancho and I got a 172.5 diamond bighorn. I think I remember you saying you were like somebody, I assume it was you, shot a diamond bighorn in a game that I was in. I think I do remember that. There's blood. Let's just get Rascal to help us out a little. Just want to wish you a happy birthday and a good hunt. Well, thank you, man. It is appreciated. Wayne, thank you for the super chat as well. Maybe I'm blind. I didn't even see that one in the chat, but it came up in my alerts. Thank you, man. Really, really appreciate it. Where's Kyla? Kyla is on a cruise right now. She actually just sent me a image literally like 30 seconds ago of her like Wi-Fi thing not working, so I don't know if she'll get to hop in the stream on a boat in the ocean somewhere. Yeah, they might have actually got going again. They were just at I don't remember which island. An island. But I think they're supposed to leave at 3, so probably officially ocean somewhere is the right characterization of that. 24 carry. Hey, thank you, Caleb. What's going on, man? Hope you're doing well. Yeah, she said Wi-Fi won't let me text or watch the stream. Poor Kyla. You know what? So I had originally thought I was going to do 1 to 3 because she was supposed to get back on the boat at 3, and I was like, well, I won't stream over the chance to talk to you, but then I realized if she could be back on the boat, she could be at the stream, and she wanted to do that, but her Wi-Fi just said nah, so that is unfortunate. Gonna be taking my pup out next Tuesday. Oh, nice, David. good luck, man. Hope you can get one. Thank you, XD. My biggest Fox HKB would have been the... We shot like a... Was it 980? 984? We shot a big diamond fox on a Yukon stream not too long after Yukon came out. Back in, I guess that would have been 2019 on the old scoring system. 984 maybe? It's in the stream. I want to say I probably did put it in a video, but yeah, it was quite some time ago. That would have been bigger than the diamond we got on the new system for sure. 24-hour stream would be perfect for today, by the way. Well, if only. If only. How many pounds do you draw on your bow? The one that I shot in the video yesterday, that one's set to 70 pounds. I was shooting 75 last year, I think like 68 the year before. I keep on switching. I really shouldn't be shooting 70 to begin with, but it is what it is. Moose season starts in Norway in 3 days? That's awesome, man. One day I'd like to go for a moose hunt. This is an exciting time of year. I like seeing like everybody in chat either talking about their season's opening or it's about to open. This is when like everything starts to ramp up. I hear like a bear or a coyote or a really confused moose. Hi. Okay, bye. What is one of the biggest animals that you've shot since you played? Well, so my third diamond ever was a 1000 scored coyote. That would have been a max score diamond. Then to go all the way to the most recent, I shot an uncommon max score diamond collared peccary. Was an ochre fur type, which I guess because it's max score and also uncommon is probably the best diamond I've ever killed just purely based off score. I wouldn't say it's the rarest. Like we have a couple of super rares. I've got an albino diamond moose, albino diamond whitetail, and water buffalo. Highball diamond whitetail, like stuff like that might be considered better. But yeah, as far as strictly on score, I guess technically that peccary would be it. This is where I'm hoping to stumble into at least some elk today. I don't really know exactly where they are, but I've kind of hunted them in some of the newer areas, so I want to see what's over here. Kind of where they used to be, but I believe it's sort of a fresh pop of them. Peccary still makes me jealous. Dude, I had the 26 to 31 kg track, went tracking it, saw that it was a 5, and was so hyped, and the estimate was there where it had a chance to be a max score. I was like, maybe it will be. Did you see someone in PA smoked a 455-inch elk? I surely did not. This year? What? When did we drop a second worth of frames? How dare you, computer? Xfinity's mad at me for switching to a new internet company where I'm moving to. I don't have a choice. They don't cover that area. I'm sorry. Don't make me drop frames. How old am I? I am 24, Levi. Officially 24 and old. No worries, Hunter. And thank you, Tom. Favorite trophy that's not a whitetail? Well worded. So I can't use my great one or either of the super rare whitetail. So the albino diamond moose was a really special one. That was like, it technically was not my first super rare. I did shoot a melanistic diamond kudu. That one just had some sort of questions around it. So there were, when Verhunga released, there were a bunch of diamond kudu running around, but they were mostly level 4s. That was what was broken. I think level 5 diamond kudu were legit, and my melanistic was a 5. There were also melanistic kudu running around all over the place, and the thing was, I shot mine right after the update that was supposed to fix that. Now, I don't know if it was left over. They may have done a pop reset. I really don't know. I didn't know the game well enough back then, but because of that, the albino diamond moose kind of became the official first super rare for me. I think that was my favorite. The 1000 coyote was special, but I mean, if you ever watch that video, the albino diamond moose, my reaction says it all with that one. The Bopsicle, thank you for the 12 funny numbers super chat. Also, happy birthday, dude. Thank you, man. Really, really appreciate it. You guys are far too kind. 10 years ahead of you? I was gonna say let's keep it that way, but then I realized it's always going to be that way. That was gonna be really stupid. I was trying to tell you to stay young. That's what I was trying to go for. Enjoy it. Don't you dare call them middle-aged. I think if you're old, I'm ancient, you hush up. Listen, I'm just saying. My God, So, my brother's in New York right now, and my dad's back is just not good. Like, he can't lift much. So, most of the moving stuff I've been doing on my own, Dad helped me carry a couple of, like end table and coffee table stuff, like fairly light, bigger furniture down the steps and then up into the new place. Pretty much everything else I've kind of moved myself. I went to bed and my knees and my back and like my shins, my ankles were hurting so bad. I was like, what is this? I thought this was supposed to be when I was like 44. I wasn't ready. Danny, thank you for the super chat with the elk in the IRL hunting channel on Discord. Here, I'll go and look at that real quick. 455 inches. What is this? Classic? Oh, wait. I got tagged in Call of the Wild chat. I thought it was that. Awkward. Oh my God. So that's non-typical, right? Surely. Stay young, best advice you've ever given. Better than the advice. I'm trying to think of like some scenario. I've definitely told someone to do something and it's gotten them a diamond, but I can't think of specifics. HKB, thank you so much for the super chat once again, by the way. I really, really do appreciate that. Are you reading this? I read most of the chats, like as I'm glancing through trying to find something to read, but the way that I choose what I actually read out loud is simply whatever catches my eye, I read that, and then sometimes like as I'm answering stuff or while I'm looking for stuff, I'll kind of catch other ones. Man, I thought that was an albino or something, but that was simply a shiny tent. Article says it's not tip. Okay. That's a crazy, crazy big elk. I'm reading just the part that's there. Elk grow big in Pennsylvania, and this guy's 455, maybe the 6th biggest of all time after his panel scored. See, I didn't know that PA elk got that special. Like, I was aware there were some 400s killed in PA, but I didn't think that was something that was sort of known for them getting big. Maybe it is. Like, that didn't work. My right knee, my back, and my right shoulder have been messed up for a couple of years now. All's happened sooner than we hope. I guess so, dude. My shoulders have been bad. That's a nice elk. Pretty much since I hurt my right shoulder in 2019 sometime, and it really never has fully healed. Last year, every shot I took with my bow, I was in some amount of pain. This year, wait, you rude doggo, where are you at? Just shove me to the side and stand over there like you didn't do it. I know you did it. I know you did it. You bad dog. Well, I guess we'll try to get the bigger one, because that one we probably shot like a hair off the front of his chest. That's the first time I've ever had like a miss from that. Or not a miss, but like a really bad shot. I've been pushed into a less than ideal lung shot, but I don't remember that ever happening. Yeah, Bottom Boy, the way that PA elk tags work is it's similar kind of to like some preference point system places, but basically you just apply every year for whatever it is, 10 bucks or 20 bucks. It's probably gone up since I recently looked into it. And I think if you don't get drawn, your odds do go up, but you can't just simply buy a preference point. You got to put in for the draw, and then if you get the tag, like you got to plan your hunt and make it happen. I want to say, I don't know why the number 6 is in my head. I think there's like 6, maybe it's bull rifle tags. I'm not sure how many archery ones, maybe 20. It's mostly cow elk. If I were to, and I do eventually want to start putting in for PA elk draw. If I were to do it, I would go for a bull tag. Like, if I'm gonna keep on putting my name in, I want to get to hunt a bull when it gets to that point. 1 in 7,600 chance of getting drawn for a tag? I think that's pretty low. I don't know what is normal for, like, Oh, hi. You look familiar. I don't know what's normal for, like, a, difficult to acquire tag to begin with, but that seems pretty low. What's up, Acid? Excuse me, sir, this isn't classic. Ah, no, you went to bed before I got to post that. There's gonna be a classic video tomorrow. By Monday at the least, Acid, I should have internet at the new house, and then we'll be back on schedule, potentially by Saturday. We gotta see. Basically, they will send you a self-install kit, and I should be able to do that. Psycho is going to be living, like, literally 15 minutes away, so I might just call our resident tech support guy if I can't get it to work whenever they send it, so we'll see when that is. Wild odds, indeed. Why 12? As Kyla has so eloquently put it in the past, 12 is 12. Don't question it. It's just a meme number. The best, if I make this into the shortest story possible, one of, like, years ago, my youngest moderator, we used to make fun of him for being young by basically saying he was 12, which is a year below the Discord terms of service. He wasn't 12, he was like 17 at the time. Anyway, it was a stupid joke that eventually got him banned. Somebody reported him for being 12. And yeah, now 12 is just all over the place. It's going good, Roll. I don't have, and I think I'm going to wait till Kyla gets here to do it. I don't have, like, living room furniture. So oddly enough, I do have a mattress. The previous owners in one of the guest rooms, they can't get the mattress out. It's like a queen-size mattress that, they think they probably took it up over the balcony to get it in there, and they weren't trying to do that much work to get it out. So I have, like, a place to sleep there until Kyla can get here, and we'll do, like, a little mattress shopping thing. Both of those big elk were $2.99s, by the way. But yeah, anyway, most stuff is kind of moved in now. I've got a couple more boxes that I'm taking up tonight. My parents want to go celebrate my birthday there for whatever reason. So that's where we're going. And I'll take some stuff with me, and probably once I get my internet hooked up there, I can come and get the PC and all that stuff in about one trip. And other than kind of like cleaning up here and then taking the cleaning supplies to the house, because I gotta, you know, get my security deposit back from this apartment. That's about it. Getting pretty well through it. Please just make the most bachelor of bachelor pads with, like, milk crates and a crappy couch. I feel like I shouldn't do that. Yeah, I know it, bottom boy. I mean, which does make the fact that there's one there quite nice, but I mean, the mattress that I've been sleeping on since I moved into this apartment, and actually it was the same one when I lived with my parents, it's not comfortable at all. So my thing was, you know what, I'm gonna let Kyla choose, because I could probably choose a slab of plywood and be like, yeah, this is more comfortable than my other mattress, I'll just go with that. It's only $12. Plywood's probably more expensive than that right now. Well, you get my point. What kind of PC that is in the description, Grady? What part of PA do you live in? I'm still West Central, even though I moved / am moving, kind of in the process of that. Moved about, what, 30-ish minutes southwest of where I was. Just paid $260 for a mattress? What brand did you go with, Acid? I've been looking at all kinds of stuff. So when I stayed in Texas with my cousin, that was March 2020, I think. I thought his mattress was, like, so incredibly comfortable, and I always thought, like, I'm gonna ask him whenever I move, can I ask him what brand that was, and I'm gonna get one of them. And just the other day I finally asked, like, what brand of mattress do you have? I'm gonna look to get one. And his wife made a fantastic point that we were awake for 40 hours, and that's probably why I thought that mattress was so comfortable. It's like, you know what? That probably is why. Because we went... What did we do? We went fishing for like 12 hours after being away for a little while. Then we went to a rodeo. Then we were up all night hog hunting, which was a ridiculous, goofy story that I won't go into too much. Yeah, and by the end of it, we were just awake for forever, so that might be why. Yeah, sounds good, Acid. I'll definitely check it out. Was it a? It was one that was shipped to you. I've read that like you're supposed to let them sit outside for a while, and they can be potentially harmful if you don't. And I was like, oh god, I don't want to die because of my mattress. I don't know. 1 in 62 for either bull or cow. The 1 in 7,600 is bull only. Oh. Well, that doesn't sound as bad. So everybody else must think the same as I do, and only apply for bull. If you're looking at that, McLovin, is it, when it says either bull or cow, does that mean it's a tag that you can take a bull or a cow with? Or you might get a bull tag, you might get a cow tag? I'm curious how they're wording that. Is $12 to apply? I must do it. Oh, match is supposed to be here tomorrow. Well, let me know how that is too, Acid, if you don't mind. Like if you're supposed to let it sit outside, or if you're supposed to let it sit, or whatever. Like I said, I looked into some of that stuff and it kind of freaked me out. Yeah, that's what I was looking at, Bottom Boy, and especially, I mean, I just told you they couldn't get that queen size mattress out of that one room because the corners in the hallway are pretty tight. It's a fairly small house that uses room incredibly well, like just storage in all kinds of places. It's just really well thought out. But anyway, oh my god, I can't wait to be done with that kind of sound. Far away from the road, I can't wait. Anyway. Yeah, like, so if I could have it in a box, carry it upstairs, my life's gonna be like 12 times easier, but I just don't know. I'm worried about that whole thing about that. How long is the birthday stream? Still gonna be the normal 3 to 5. Basically at 5 o'clock, I am expected to pack a couple of things up and head to the house, and my parents and maybe my sister, I don't know if she's gonna be there. I said earlier, brother's in New York. They're supposed to go there and I don't know what we're gonna do. Eat some kind of food on the floor or something because I don't have any furniture there. Pivot! Pivot! Wait, what are you talking about? I don't get it. Pivot? What's that mean? Wife bought us a memory foam topper for our mattress. That was actually, like I said, I've been sleeping on like the worst mattress in existence for a long time, so I have a lot to learn as far as such things. I was wondering about kind of going for like a middle of the road mattress, then getting like a really good mattress topper. Is that a thing? Is that a good idea? I don't, mistress. I've never seen it. A lot of my friends have seen it, but it's something I never watched. Thank you, Nina. How old? 24. Can't wait till next year. I thought of something older than 24. Let me hear it. 25. Stop being so sheltered. Make me. I have a house. I'll be sheltered in there. What are you gonna do? You gonna hack my TV and force stream friends? I feel like that's what's gonna happen. Bought a Nectar mattress on Amazon, and it's the comfiest mattress I've ever slept on. And the free pillows were honestly the best part. That scared, like it really scared me away from those kind of mattresses, reading like that you're supposed to let them. Did you do that? Did you have to let it air out? I like how this is like, this has become advice on a mattress stream. It's 12 out of 12. Thought your man just sleep on some leaves and call it good. Well, like I said, I can sleep on a pretty rough mattress. The point of such specifics with mattresses is not for me, trust me. I don't think Kyla would like it if she showed up and there were a pile of leaves there and that was it. Alright, are we looking for moose? I guess we'll look for moose in Belmont for a little while. We did kill ourselves a diamond ducky already. Wendy, thank you so much for the happy birthday super chat. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. Send it to me. Cool, cool, Acid. Hey, thanks, Johan. What did you do for your 21st birthday? What did I do? I worked, I think. Or no, I was doing YouTube by then, right? Yeah, I had just moved in here. I'm pretty sure I just literally went out and got a beer. That's about it. Hey, Kyla, you made it. How'd you pull that off? I'm proud of you. You know what's funnier than 11? 12. Birthday was on the 15th of September. Also, what is your zodiac? I don't have a clue. Don't have a clue, but happy belated birthday. I wish I knew. Max points bull draw odds are 1 in 480. Cal only with max points 1 in 72. Either's 1 in 62. Either being whatever tag is left. Oh, okay, that makes sense, McLovin. Thank you. I gotcha, T-Gallops. Maybe then there's just some. Maybe it was like hyper. What's that called? Maybe somebody was very allergic to their mattress. It could have been that. Kyla knows. Thank you. Kyla knows better than me. No surprise. She knew that with the house, too. I honestly don't think there's a major difference between any you can find out there aside from the price. Yeah, fair enough. The purple mattress, there's a pretty major difference there. I don't know what I think about that. That's just, it's a little something different. Sid, is that how I pronounce at least part of that? I hope so. Thank you for the super chat. I got a turkey and have 3 diamond Rios, 1 common, 1 bluff, and 1 light brown, and a gold albino. It's pretty awesome. And happy birthday, love the vids. Well, thank you so much. That's cool having the rare Rio Grande. They're a lot more special than rare Merriams. That's really cool, man. Had to talk to the person I bought the Wi-Fi from. You went and talked to someone just to be here for the stream. You really are the best. Brings a tear to my eye. 3 days left. Goodness. Are there 3? What day is today? Yeah, there would be. Oh dear lord. Kyla just coming in here dropping that information, Acid. Mattress is mattress, end of conversation. We are talking about mattresses, Kyla. We're finding out all kinds of information. Information that I'll probably half forget. So, we'll come back and look at the chat, I guess. What's your biggest caliber that you have on you right now? The 300. On the off chance that you meant the biggest caliber like I own in real life, it would be a 7mm Odd 8, I think. Pretty sure. Pretty sure. Socializing for your birthday? You are far too kind. Doing the most, like you always do. Worst part of the cruise is coming back? Yeah, I can imagine. We need a good one since you pass out in 2 seconds? Well, not for me, obviously. It is, I mean, is it a surprise? My bed is literally the worst. Is a surprise that I pass out in 2 seconds with your bed. Go try some out? That's kind of what I was wanting to do. There's a big old mattress store not too far away from the house, so I think we're gonna go that route, especially because there's that one mattress left there. We shall see. This stream's reminded me how long I've been watching Flinter. What have you been doing? That you're still here? Have you struggled to find the unsubscribe button as well? I struggle with that. Cringy. What do you even mean? Never. Hey, thanks, Preston. What binos are these? These are the Apex Views 7 by, is it 24? 7 by 42, I get the numbers backwards. They have the range finding capability, which is really nice. Just allows you to carry one less total item. freezing up some inventory space. Oof. Kyla's playing no games today. I'm playing a game. It's called The Hunter Call of the Wild. He looks kind of... it's just the way the sun's hitting him. He's also rather small, so we might kind of let him go. Been watching since 200k? Kyle and I were just talking about the 200k stream the other day. That was like an 11 p.m. What was that? Okay. It was like an 11 p.m. kind of thing where it was just going to happen before I would wake up the next morning, so we went for it. Oh, I see Nate. I'm 12, yep. Officially 12. Double 12, though. Double 12 is the thing. Check the tracks when we go through here. Big male in every interpretation of the name. Except, oddly enough, in Flinglish, where it's probably big male but pronounced incorrectly. You have a new challenger arriving, a new hunting YouTuber. His YouTube channel name is Scarecrow. Oh, is that so? I haven't heard of that guy before. I definitely haven't done any collabs with him or anything like that. Maybe he scares birds. Tips for grinding Rocky Mountain elk. I want a diamond for the lodge so bad. I would say, like, I've never really tried to grind for them necessarily. SRP tends to be pretty good about, like, if you start hunting a species for a little while, it seems to be pretty quick about spawning diamonds. Their drink times are so brief. Maybe the way to do it would be, like, hunt them during their feed time. So they literally feed from, like, either 5 or 6 to 1700. It's like all day long. And then maybe in their 2 short drink times, which I think are 4 to 5 and then 17 to 18. It might be 5 to 6 and then 17 to 18. But anyway, you could maybe jump across, like, if you have your tent set up, fast travel, check all your lakes, see if there's any big ones, and then keep on hunting them during their feed times, because it's just too brief of a drink time to really cover much area. That's probably how I would do it. HKB, thank you for the super chat and the sticker. I really appreciate that, man. Scarecrow just copies your content. I know, right? Did a beginner series back in the day. What do you know? That's happened. It's almost like there's a limited amount of things you can do with this game, and not everybody watches every individual creator, so they'll ask for things to be done and eventually creators do it. It's almost like that, but obviously that's not it. I'm 12 seconds old? Yes. I was born with a soothing voice 12 seconds ago. Doesn't really steal content? He doesn't. I mean, almost nobody really steals content. It's not stealing content to do the same thing that someone else has done. Ever. Just, like, stealing content on YouTube is... Okay, how about this? This is a good example. There's been advertisers that literally take clips of my videos and then put them in their video game ad or the mobile game ads. It's not, their game has nothing to do with Call of the Wild, but it's a good looking hunting game, and they probably just searched Call of the Wild and my video was the first one that came up, or searched good hunting game or something. And yeah, just threw it right there in their ad. Like, that's actually stealing content. Making the same thing in your own style is completely different. We all know and tolerate Scarecrow. Exactly. You do what you gotta do, you know? Got the same B-Day? Well, happy birthday. I gotta tell Jay happy birthday. Jay has the same birthday as me as well. I can't believe I haven't done that yet. That's awkward. He's in Canada laying time, so it's still earlier for him. It'll be fine. No caps. Caps are trash. Hey, thank you, James. 24 now. English or Flinglish only? Yes, Kyla. Sometimes I feel like I should explain that. Maybe this is a good opportunity. The reason that we have to limit the chat to English only is That way the moderators can effectively moderate, because if we don't even know what's being said, there might be stuff that isn't appropriate for chat that just isn't, you know, isn't deleted because we don't know what it says. That was pretty much shoot for neck or don't shoot. Figured it was worth a shot. I don't know if we're going to go and track that down or not, but just kind of hiding behind the hill. My mom stole my whole bag of beef jerky. Is it homemade, Caleb, or is it like Jack Links or whatever that you buy? Because if it's the stuff you buy, that stuff's expensive. Got to get that replaced. Favorite hunting game? Probably my favorite hunting game is Call of the Wild at this point. Closing in sort of on 5,000 hours, sitting at 4,715. I do have more hours in Classic, I just don't play it as much these days. If we can only speak Flinglish, I once say your moose hunt... What? I once say your moose hinting videos being ruse for archery mobile game. I see what you're saying. I once saw. I thought you were trying to speak English. You just confused me is what you did. This chat goes speedy sometimes. I'm like, how in the world are they keeping up? Just professionals. Simple as that. I bet it was, Caleb. Like I said, it's expensive stuff. Gotta get that comped. I was on a stream the other day, and was in a stream the other day, and and streamer was bilingual and answering questions in both. That would be wild, bottom boy. I mean, that's a heck of a niche to fill, but yeah, you gotta make sure you have moderators from both and all that. Then that's crazy. Second Extinction's my favorite game. Favorite game because I get to play it with you, but favorite hunting game, Call of the Wild, because I also get to play it with you. Is Second Extinction hunting? I mean, you're the one getting hunted sometimes. Dinosaurs just try to take you out wherever you go. Ray, thank you for the super chat, man. Happy birthday, please shoot a big mail for me. I will try, man. We were able to get a diamond duck earlier, which I was quite pleased about. Part of the reason I wanted to come to Layton was in hopes of finding something good. Diamond duck, you know, is it really that special? Up for debate perhaps, but I was pleased to see it. To know where Doubleday came from, it threw me off so bad, because I thought I read it once, but then I wasn't sure. Favorite flavor of beef jerky? I usually just get what is it? Teriyaki something that Jack Links does. I usually get that. That or original. I'm a lame boyo. PA Bow starts in a week from Saturday, October 2nd, I think is the official opener. Rascal, make up for your rudeness earlier, pushing me to the side and find this moose. Diamond Duck is big small male, pretty much. It wasn't a max scorer Diamond Duck, so not as special. A little late, but have you killed anything interesting? Yeah, as we're talking about, Ethan, we did get a diamond mallard towards the beginning of the stream. It was actually 12 minutes in, which is just... Could there be a more fitting thing to happen? Since then, a couple of golds here and there, nothing really to speak of. You already got me something, Kyla. Super Chat's doing what it should. I appreciate the, it's the thought that counts. How's that? Big mail. Are you really turning 12? I am. Turning 12 for the second time. I'm gonna count my ages in 12s forever. So I'm, say 2 years from now, because it's more divisible. I'm just 2 12s and a 6th. Hey, thanks, HC. Why does your archery season open late, maybe? Kansas opens in early September. If you're asking when, okay, I see you retracted that. I'll hopefully catch your message again when you maybe ask what you meant to ask. I assume that's what just happened there. It confused me good enough. Thought that counts. I appreciate you, Kyla. Too sweet. Is the diamond albino moose good? I mean, it could be bad, it depends. Gotta ask him how he behaves. Work. Thank you. Why does it open so late? Yeah, that's what I thought you were asking, but I wanted to make sure. So we were talking about this in a recent stream. I assume it's due to the population of deer, the population of hunters, the success rate, and that's gonna combine like seasons as well. So like, let's say okay, let me make really simple numbers here so it makes sense. Let's say the Game Commission figures that 100 deer can be shot every year without hurting the population. I know that's extremely low, I'm just trying to make it simple. If 100 deer is the number to get to, and a rifle season usually ends up with about 75, you can only get 25 deer in archery. So you start to figure the amount of hunters, the success rate, and then how long it's going to take to do that. And like I said, it just depends state to state. I wish it was earlier. I would love to get to hunt deer earlier with the bow. There is one upside to it in my mind. If, say, well, I mean, just bought a house here, so for at least the short-term foreseeable future till that's paid off and stuff, I can pretty much just book a hunt somewhere in September and then be back before our season starts easily and not miss any good hunting here. And I can do the same thing kind of with January in the late season. So there's kind of that nice part of it, but I mean, it sure would be nice to get to hunt them just a couple of weeks sooner. Marissa and Chris said happy birthday. I don't know if they can hear me, but thank you guys. If not, I'm sure you'll let them know. I appreciate it. What's your dream hunt? I'll live that out this fall when I get to hunt with Kyla for deer out of a tree stand. Which gun should I buy? Like how good of a gun can I buy for 40,000? I think you can get the 7mm for 40,000. I'd go for that. Are you really turning 12? Turning 12 for the second time. BP Meyer, thank you for the super chat. What grind was harder, Musteer or Red Fox? Red Fox was harder. There's a couple of aspects to Red Fox grinding that made it more difficult. Number one was the fact that in order to grind efficiently in terms of the amount of fox we were shooting, we had to do it at night. Like, just drink time was better. For Musteer, part of it could be done like in the dark. They drink 3 to 7 a.m., but at the very least, not only are they bigger than Red Fox, they're up off the ground more with those long legs, and you get about 30 real minutes of daylight hunting for Musteer as well, which definitely helps you to just be able to see them. That's a nice level 2. Like, just simply being able to spot them was half the issue with the Red Fox, because when you're doing it at night, if they're just slightly behind some brush or something, you might not even see them. Yeah, Red Fox was a lot harder. What did we hit there? Whitetail's just not it today. I'm such a romantic. No. Dream hunt at Bottomland Oasis. I gotta get our licenses here real soon. I would like to know how my mail thing is gonna work, Bottom Boy. That surely would fit in a mailbox, though. So it's like a really long driveway kind of thing, and I'm not sure what, like, how packages are going to be delivered yet, which is one potential thing that could kind of change when I have internet at the new place and can stream from there. We'll just have to see. Anyway, yeah, that one shouldn't matter. Should be able to get it. I don't hunt archery in Kansas, but our muzzleloader season opens the same time. So I usually hunt muzzleloader. Shot my first of the season Monday. Nice, Sid. Yeah, like, our muzzleloader season's only a week. I assume there's too many hunters or too few deer to run any longer. What's your favorite animal to hunt in this game? Probably still whitetail, despite the fact that, you know, we've shot many thousands of whitetail at this point. I still enjoy them. Need to get a nice box with a lock for the end of the driveway, give the delivery guys the code. Is that a thing? Is that an actual thing? That sounds like a great idea. Wait. How many things have we shot here? Because I thought we shot a level 4 moose. Thank you, Erica. How about them Packers in week 2? They looked a lot better than in week 1. Aaron Jones got... I had him on my fantasy team. I was losing by like 43, and he got 41.6 fantasy points. And then I had Devontae Adams on the one I was playing against Bottom Boy. And what? He got me within 3 or 4, just not quite enough to win that one either. Both of those guys just went off. And had I had them on flip teams, and, you know, at least I'd have won one of the matchups. But, of course. A lot of terrible driveways. Fair enough. Just helping film, Kyla. No hunting happening there. You have a license. I don't know. Hey, thanks, Tyler. Glad you can make it to the stream. What are we just about halfway through? Still got lots of hunting to go. Week 1 was just sad. Who was that against? I don't remember. I know it didn't go well. I can't seem to remember who they lost to. It might have just been week 1 not having everything together. The Steelers usually lose in week 1. Well, not when they play the Browns, but anytime that they end up not playing the Browns week 1, because the Browns have been bad up until recently, they would lose that game. And I always figured it was because they didn't have their, you know, they were still a little rusty from the offseason. I think that's why they beat the Bills, because then they got beat pretty handily by the Raiders, who I think are good, but I thought it should have been a little closer. Aaron Jones doesn't got 4, doesn't go for 4 touchdowns in this game and you win this week. Tay or Big Bob Tunyon would have scored one of those. You're probably right. I love that they call him Big Bob Tunyon. Man's got the best tight end name ever. Yeah, Aaron Jones absolutely going off. Kind of funny enough, if he would have gone off a little more, I'd have won that other fantasy matchup and I'd have been good. And he got off a little less, I'd have won that fantasy matchup, but he did just enough to end up in the middle. Almost nap time. I would like a nap. Tyler, thank you for becoming a channel member, man. I really do appreciate that. If you're not in the Discord already, Kyla has the link in chat. Absolute champion on vacation doing that. But yeah, make sure you join, link up your YouTube, get the member role, get all that good stuff, and enjoy the green name and emojis here in chat as well. Thoughts on the YouTube hunting situation? I replied to a comment somewhere, but I'll kind of lay it out here. So, first of all, to briefly explain what the YouTube hunting situation is, evidently a lot of channels that have real-life hunting content on them have been essentially demonetized for a month with the opportunity to appeal that decision to demonetize or whatever after that month is up. I assume maybe that appeal is supposed to be like, fix your stuff, delete that content, whatever. I'm not sure. To be fair, or to be clear rather, I have not been demonetized or anything like that, despite the fact that I've got, whatever it is, 20 hunting videos or something. So there's a couple of things that could be. It could be they decided that kind of content is just simply not going to fly on their platform anymore, which would be unfortunate, but, you know, they're a private company, they can do what they want. I think what's more likely, though, is that a bot or a new algorithm or something is catching something a little bit too frequently when it's looking for violence, because, like, violence has been something that YouTube does not ever tolerate on the platform. Something that's really important to point out, when you upload a YouTube video with monetization settings on, you have to basically go through a checklist of what potentially not advertiser-friendly aspects there are to your video. So, for instance, violence is one that I have to mark every single time. It's video game violence, so it's advertiser-friendly, but, you know, there's blood and stuff like that in Call of the Wild and Classic. Another one is firearms, and hunting-related content is a specific genre they list as advertiser-friendly. So to demonetize for something that they list as advertiser friendly would make no sense to me. I really think there's an algorithm issue, or maybe potentially like the channels that have gotten demonetized maybe are over the top. Maybe slow-mo shots. I know YouTube's never really been a fan of that. But yeah, if they are listing hunting related content as advertiser friendly, it seems very unlikely to me that they'd be intentionally demonetizing channels because of hunting content. That doesn't add up. Anyway, I was doing all the speaking. Sir Billiam the 12th, thank you for the birthday wishes. Finally turning 12 for the second time, man. They grow up so fast, or I do. I don't know. What happened to Belmont? I was gonna go to Belmont. I don't know. We'll make it happen. No, exactly, mistress. When has the algorithm not been having issues? Which makes it all the more likely in my mind that it's like a blood detection thing, or, you know, who knows what. But something probably simple as that. I've said before as well that this has come up a couple of times. If they have decided that hunting content's just not going to be welcome on their platform anymore, I assume if they demonetize me, I'll be able to remove those videos. I have them all archived anyway. I've got my last couple of years of YouTube videos archived. Like, if for whatever reason, you know, old Lenny working over there at YouTube flipped a switch and accidentally deleted everybody's content, I could upload it to a news site or to, you know, YouTube, but fixed, or like whatever. So I have those videos there, so I can maybe delete them from this channel and put them on some place that would still be okay for hunting content. So either way, I'm not worried about that, but I still intend to continue making real life hunting content regardless. I tried to clip that speech and waited too long. Aw. I think you can do clips afterwards. I'm pretty sure that's a thing. Maybe I'll do that actually and throw it on the Flinter channel. Oh, speaking of that, somebody forgot to upload the Red Dead stream this week to the Flinter channel. I got busy Monday night. What map should I get? Of the available DLC maps, I would say, I don't know which ones you have, but Silver Ridge Peaks for Hunga Savannah, and if you like hunting like pheasants or small game, Rancho would probably be my top 3 DLC maps. Hey, Scarecrow, thank you so much for the 1212 super chat. Holy birthday, happy birthday, you big male. Thank you, dude. Really appreciate that. Hope you're having a good day, by the way. Hope you're doing well. Where did that moose? He called at us. I'm gonna assume the fact that like the trees aren't moving means there's not huge antlers back in there. I'll just carry on our way. And maybe the correct way. Gotta run now, couldn't go without wishing you a happy birthday. I appreciate you, Billy. We'll hopefully catch you in one of the future streams. Hope you have a good evening. Hi, bye. About it. You said the only one I don't have? Pick another one. Wait, I said 3. Now I'm very confused. I mean, so maybe Kyla can speak to this. If you don't have a Quattro Colinas, she didn't have it for almost 2 years. I think it was December 2019-ish it came out. When I got it for her, just like a little, here you go, have this kind of thing. And when I got it for her, she really enjoyed it. So maybe that's a map you could look at. Tired but good. I always say tired is a good thing. It means you're working on something. I just got Quattro and is loaded with diamonds. Exactly, man. I don't know if I got to thank you specifically, by the way, Mel. I know maybe I did, because you had the member message. Well, either way, I appreciated the birthday wishes towards the beginning there. How much to start over? What, like super chat wise or something? I'm not even gonna name a number because, like, what? Let me put it this way: how do you put a number on like 5,000 hours worth of time? Tis tough. Quattro is probably the last good story, Bottom Boy, now that I think of it. We were talking about missions there during Monday's stream, because we finally did the Rancho ones. A lot of them have been sort of that same thing. Quattro was a little different. I did like it. Thanks, Elias. And Pace as well. My friend and his brother both stole a light gray leucistic goose off my map after I shot almost 400 geese for a grind. I'm kind of surprised because multiplayer geese hunting has never worked incredibly well. That's unfortunate they both got rares there. Hey, Graham. Happy birthday. Can't stay long working night shift tonight. I had to come by and say happy birthday. Thank you so much, dude. Really appreciate you dropping by. Especially if you've got so much going on, but thank you, man. Good to see you again. After that, they gave up side missions. Yeah, the main... Not only did they give up side missions, the main story didn't get better, it got worse. That is... I don't know. Does it kind of coincide with the game shifting to everybody wants diamonds? Probably. But at least, you know... If the story was more interesting, maybe it wouldn't have shifted that way so quickly. Thanks, Mel. I wanted to make sure, because I knew it was right at the beginning when things were flying by. How I've been watching for a year now and didn't know we had the same birthday? I don't know. I guess it's a thing, right? When a bunch of people end up in the same area, that a bunch are going to share the same birthday, but it seems like this particular one is rather common. But if that is the case, happy birthday to you as well. Hope it's a good one. No need to repeat. If they do add another Africa map, the story missions have to be top-notch. Yeah, I think Africa was maybe the first not that good story. It was, you know, it was poachers and stuff, it was interesting. But the letdown at the end, it just seemed like it built up all this, like, mystery and stuff, and it was like, okay, that's it. You don't get to know, wow. You don't get to know what half of this means. Okay, bye. There was one dang survey where people didn't like the missions, and then when the pandemic hit, they had to cut some content out. And the survey says players don't do the missions. Oh, I see. That lines up enough. That makes sense. Can you play carnivores? I might do it again one of these days. It was unfortunately limited. I don't know if Hunterman's here today. He's probably busy. He was saying that they released like a new version of it or something, and it was going to be on a different engine that would make updates potentially a lot easier. So maybe if they update it and add other dinosaur species, we'll do a little more of that. There's some content of it in the 12-hour stream highlights from March, I guess. If you want to see that, I think it was all Kyla play. Or no, there's one thing that I did in that video. But yeah, if they add more dinosaurs, I'm sure we'll play it. What do you know I'm not going to do? Oh, I see. Lucas, thank you for the super chat. Happy birthday. Got me some Meat Seeker arrows. Nice, Lucas. Hope you like them. I'll tell you what, they've been really good for me. I think, Bottom Boy, you have them as well, right? They've been pretty good. Thanks, Atomic. That's been the answer given to me when I asked Sasha about them in the streams. I mean, I guess fair enough. Like, if they want to keep giving us content on the every 6-month schedule they have going, it makes sense, but it's still pretty unfortunate. I like how that's Acid's job. Thank you, Ashley. Lungbuster Gang. I really can't wait to shoot a deer with them. I think that's going to be pretty cool. Are you on your new account or the old one? I have not played on a new account since probably sometime in 2020. I think I did like a new account. I don't remember which map. I guess I sort of did it on the Rancho beta. But yeah, it's the old one. Same one as always. 0 to 1? Is that like a minimum score mallard? Guess we'll find out. I saw SE was asking what kind of map they should make. Were they? One with like a volcano, please. Volcano scream dinosaurs, if you ask me. And I saw a lot of jungle in the post. So it'll be like Jurassic Park. Ooh, that works too. Can I have volcano though? How many hours do I have in Classic? Something like 56 or 5700. About 1,000 more than I have in Call of the Wild still. Can you make videos or a video of Crossbow versus Rancho? I might give that a shot. Yeah, definitely do a bottom boy. I don't know if I'll get to shoot today. Unless I steal a target from my parents before we head off. I do want to put up the wing home camera at the new place. Just to kind of see what kind of deer you're passing through. I got a couple of tags for there. In case I can manage. When are we going to get some more Throwback Thursday? So I'll officially be moved in to the new place. I don't know if this is minimum score or not, but I'm going to text it. I'll be moved into the new house by the end of the month. Let me just say that. So a little more than a week, I'll have everything out of here, and I'll be out of the apartment and streaming and doing videos from the house. Hopefully streaming. The internet that I'm paying for should be more than capable of streaming. We'll see what kind they actually offer, because it's always up to a certain speed is what they say. Anyway, yeah, once I'm there and once I know how the mail thing works there, because I don't know what they do for packages just yet, I'll look at new games on eBay, old games, and find something to do for a throwback kind of series again. Jurassic World 2 then, Chris Pratt and Volcano. I've been told Jurassic World is bad, and I hate to say it, but I'll take the advice of the expert. What is the hardest diamond? I think all diamonds are the hardest, aren't they? Like a 10 on the lowest scale of hardness, something like that. Anyway, probably Red Fox. Red Fox, or it depends on, I mean, it depends on what you consider like the factors. Red Fox and Jackal I think are some of the toughest. This stream is dragging for me. You've only been here for like 20 minutes. I has COVID and cannot taste or smell. That's got to be such like a trippy experience. I don't know that I would do well with that. Hopefully that stuff comes back soon. Thank you, Jacob. When will you do a face reveal? So that link that Kylo just put there. Wait a minute. I just had my face in a video yesterday. What do you mean? If you watch yesterday's video, I have a I don't know, a minute monologue at the beginning, and then I'm shooting, and then all kinds of stuff. Thank you, Frantic. And thank you to Mel as well. I'd say Coyote the hardest for me. So since Rancho came out, I decided to not say Coyote in that sentence. How many, like, I think I have 5 diamond coyotes on Rancho. And at none of those points was I trying to kill a diamond coyote. I think her reasoning, she's acquainted to me before Bottom Boy, but I won't try to lay it out here, but I think it's actually fairly valid. I haven't seen it, but if what she says is correct, I can understand that being a little bit taken away from the points. I've need here since for 40 minutes. Thank you very much, but it feels like 2 hours. I've need here since for 1 hour and 20 minutes, but it feels like 1 hour and 20 minutes. Cheesy. Gross. probably Swiss cheese to poke some holes in the plots. It's just no good. I like how you specifically insult the one that he brought up. Oof. Are you considering doing vlogs around your new house? I wouldn't say vlogs, plural. We'll see. Maybe once I get it, like, all set up and once I'm moved in, maybe I'll do, like, a house tour. I don't know. It's a weird... It feels like a weird thing to do to me. So I'll think about it. The hardest diamond to get is the one you want the most. I don't disagree with that. I remember... I mean, diamonds were more difficult in general at this point, but I wanted the diamond whitetail so bad. And there were only like 3 maps, so I was mostly hunting Layton, and I just couldn't find level 3, and people were killing them. I remember Zachy and I were doing a challenge video, and we were shooting moose with a 338, and he saw a level 3 whitetail, and I don't know if we didn't know that animals stayed on your map or why on earth he shot it with the 338, but I was so sad. Laughing emojis. Oh, you'll figure something out, Kyla? I see. Whatever works. It sounds like there were ducks, or a duck was still there. I got it. Maybe. There it is. Can you include your address in the video and specifically tell me how to get to your most valuable possessions? Yeah, I mean, I don't know why you'd need that information, but anytime. Gonna be hitting 1,000 hours in Call of the Wild soon? Nice. I saw a video... Who did it? Oh, I'm gonna feel bad. Why can't I think of his name? I know it. I was just in a multiplayer game with him not that long ago. Well, this is awkward. Well, anyway, it was a video in Call of the Wild. It was like, what, I think 1,000 or maybe it was 500 hours looks like. And it was sort of like a trophy last war kind of thing, and I thought that was a cool idea. You got all the time you need, Kyla. We built our house 3 years ago and still don't have it all situated, so good luck on the finished house tour. I mean, yeah, fair enough. I think it is at least a little different. Like, I was saying earlier, the family that I bought the house from, I don't know if they're the same age, but the guy was 77, so he was saying, like, it's just getting too much for them to keep up with, which... There's a couple of acres of, like, yard to mow and, like, all that stuff, so even just that, I can understand. But anyway, they left, like, a bunch of stuff there. Like, it's not stripped down to, like, literally just an empty house. It was pretty empty. Like, there's not furniture, for the most part, like, all that stuff. But at least, I don't know, like, in the basement, they left, like, a bunch of the shelving there. There's a bunch of tools and stuff that was left there. Like, it never felt entirely empty, which was good. What's your favorite gun in the Hunter Call of the Wild? I'm still going to say the M1, but I really do like that Championship 338. We've been using it a decent amount, and it's a cool gun. I like to get to hunt with it. What did we shoot? Took it out. Shot. I don't remember. It was Vranga, right? A diamond lion? I think so. What mower are you using? Okay. You're gonna like this, bottom boy. So for this year, because I'm only gonna have to mow the grass a couple of times, it's gonna be push mowers. And I'm like, you know what? That'll get me some exercise. It'll also convince me to buy a riding mower. But yeah, I mean, I was buying the house. He had a 0-turn mower there, which probably isn't the ideal kind of mower to deal with that specific property. but he was selling it for like 3,500. I was like, man, if I had the extra money, I'd get that too. But there's like a bunch of banks and stuff you gotta mow, and apparently with normal push mowers, if you have the gas and oil separate, which most do, as soon as you get on a bank like that, all the oil's running, like it's all tilted to one side, and you'll tear up your motors. He said he did a bunch like that, so I bought the 2 off him he was using that had the gas and oil mixed, and I'm gonna do it with that. It's gonna be a fun time. Maybe I should answer that since everybody's asking how old I am, and I guess maybe they want me to answer. I'm a double 12, 24. Who else saw that duck bounce 3 feet? I didn't notice. I was looking at back at chat. Thank you guys all for the birthday wishes, by the way. All the 12s, Kyla. Oof. Starting a red deer grind, any tips? Depending on the map that you're doing it on. I mean, I guess ultimately it's just going to come down to shooting as many stags as you can. I would probably... So I made a guide of kind of how like I was going to do it on Quattro. And first thing I did was went around and found all of the red deer drink zones I could. Set up tripods, set up tents, and pretty much started shooting all the stags. You don't even know why you mod? Oh. Oh. Well, at least you don't have to be reminded where it is, if that's the case, Kyla. How do you have so many subs? I've been going to Subway once a day for approximately 273,500 days. To be honest, I've just been... I haven't done much of anything special. I've just been making content that I always thought, like, making content that I would enjoy if I was the one looking for Call of the Wild content. Like, when I first started, nobody was doing, like, daily sort of let's play the hunter content. So I started doing that, and just kind of got started that way and kept it up. Brayden, thank you for the super chat. Happy birthday. Wish I had more money to send. No worries, man. You're here watching the stream. I appreciate the super chat and that. No worries. Just far too kind already, man. Good job, Acid. You're doing great. That ain't much, but it's honest work. Huh. Well, that's kind of good. There's a couple of respawns in that herd of bulls. That 1-4 is not too bad. I'm surprised because we never did shoot all 5. Which is a good thing. What's up, Giancarlo? Thank you, man. Good to see you. Should just change the name of the stream to I'm 24 at this point. I don't think stream titles work the same on YouTube as they do on Twitch. I think if I updated it, it'll stay until you refresh or something. He's got a pin it here. Hold on. I got you. I got you. Here, I'll auto walk so we're not sitting still. Mute the site so we don't hear me twice. Where is... Bam. Maybe it was a bad idea to put 12 on the birthday cake candles. I thought it was a good idea. Love watching you and playing the game. Well, thank you. That's always been one of my favorite ways. I think what you're saying anyway has been one of my favorite ways to play Call of the Wild is like while watching someone else play. It just kind of motivates you to keep going, I think. Little black bear walking through. Oh. Think we've done enough here. Good. 48-hour stream, if only. Magic, you say, Kyla. You're probably right, mistress, but what do you do? We gotta try. Jaden and Jordan, thank you guys so much for the super chats. Happy birthday, poach some eggs. I thought that was gonna say for me. On me, threw me for a loop, but I'll do the best I can. I'll poach some eggs just for you. That's a lot of eggs, though. How many eggs can you get? That's like 15 dozen eggs, I feel like. What's egg prices look like? I don't know. You get my point. Thank you, man. Far too kind. What's up, Kinsko? Thank you, dude. Good to see you. At this point, we're just running around shooting everything we can see and hoping to find something good. You motivated me to play cows. I always liked playing cows. When I was a little kid, I'd play cows all the time. What was that brand called? Ertl or something? I think it was ERTL. Made, like, who knows what, 100th, maybe 75th scale barns and cows and stuff, and that was basically my childhood. Bought a dozen today for $135. Yeah, it's something like 15, 16 dozen then. Seems to be about right. Still says 12. What, the thumbnail? I mean, that's not going to change. Oh, you did, mistress. North Orange? What? No games today, says Kyla. Well, I mean, I don't know if they let you bring your Xbox on a cruise, but if they did, that would just be weird. Just ban everyone? Just gonna be like a 6-person stream. 21 again. Thanks, Gibby. Got a 317-inch mule deer on Parquet. Not bad, man. What's time for them? 314. So what rack is 317? I'm not sure I know. Maybe it was a kind of unique one? I was just saying, Kyle, goodness. I should do a funny moments video. I don't know if I properly saved that I meant to. I want to start like saving random funny moments, but I'm so bad at like keeping them separate. One day I'll get better. What's up, Brack? How you doing? Sorry I'm late. No worries, man. And thank you. Glad you could drop by. Wait, I saw it. Where'd it go? Ertl tractors, I have a huge collection. I'm sure my mom still has that stuff in the attic. I loved playing with that stuff. Just setting up a barn. They had like a whole milking station. I don't think you were supposed to actually like... It was supposed to be a display kind of vibe, but, you know, I was 2, so I would move the cows around and such things. Well. Ooh, he's hiding. Let me spot you. Not you. Literally the size of a moose out here. Well, that went well. Thank you, Kinsko. OMG, chungies. Holy. A whole bachelor group of chungies. It's your biggest diamond? Well, nice. Works out well. 400 viewers. I think we're officially doing better than Monday's stream then. Appreciate you guys showing up today. That is the bigger one. Where then? There he is, ran right by him. Little small fella. 3.4. Hey, thank you, Blue. And thank you, Alex, as well. See if we can actually... What is it? 11:46. Whitetail start drinking soon. I don't know where to go for whitetail. I know one spot I want to check. But see if we can actually find something better than a diamond duck here the last 25 minutes. Once I was playing over Hunga and I was on a quad and got hit by a Cape Buffalo and its neck stretched out. That's not where I thought that story was going to go. I've never seen anything like that. I don't know if it's still viable, but you used to be able to just ride the 4-wheeler around the northern area of Burhunga, and just basically herd Cape Buffalo. It was kind of fun. If I remember right, we found my first time in Cape Buffalo. We found it while we were trying to make the 22 Cape Buffalo video. Somebody spotted it and I was like, don't shoot that, please. I'll come back for it. I wonder how any beers it'll take until I don't feel like death. You know the answer. It's 12. Do the mods get double pay since it's 2 YouTube streams this week? Yes. Of course. Malamar, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate that. Probably 12. See? It's 12. Obviously 12. Just a minute ago, got a melanistic European rabbit. I got back and saw you were alive. Having a good day. Well, good, man. Congrats on the mellow rabbit as well. There's a group of whitetail. Don't see any special whitetail, though, so mayhaps we'll kind of just keep on moving. 2 such 12. No messing around today. Bottom Boy, thank you so much for the super chat. This is not B-Day money. It's just time to start the hashtag mod Christmas fund again. Alright, well, I'll get it opened up. Thank you so much, man, for getting her started. I appreciate you, dude. Good times. Biggest whitetail in real life? The buck that I shot in 2019, it's on this channel if you want to check out that video. That is my biggest. My brother eats mac and cheese with ketchup and it's disgusting. Why? How dare he? Tell him to quit it. What's the deal with all the hunting YouTubers getting demonetized? I talked about that earlier, a decent amount. I'm not exactly sure what's going on, but I wouldn't be surprised if it's not intentional. Thank you, Acid. Got an albino whitetail deer the first day I played the Hunter Call of the Wild. It took me so long to get a rare. I had something like 70, 72, 76, 79, I don't remember. Between 70 and 80 hours of gameplay till I ever got a rare. And I wasn't playing Call of the Wild as much at the time. Like only a couple hours a week, probably. So it was months till I got a rare. I would see on their Twitter, they would share cool kills. I don't know how far away that is, what I'm doing wrong here. How far? 180? I mean, that should have been close. We must have just not... Okay. Well, maybe that's a sign that I'm not supposed to get it. Anyway, they'd be posting, like, big albino moose that people killed, and I'm like, I don't have any rares. What am I doing wrong here? I'm the real Acid? Uh-huh. But are you, though? Look behind you, you'll see me. You're a weird-looking fella. I'm not quite sure what you meant, but I mean, I see it all. What weapons would you like to see in a weapon pack? I've been saying for a while now, I don't necessarily have a specific caliber that I'd like to see, as much as I just want a gun that can be zeroed out to 400 meters. So like, maybe just set the 0 to 2, 3, and 4. Make it a long-range rifle, 200, 300, 400. And what would go with that? Maybe like more of an equipment pack. A scope that has higher zoom and a spotting scope. I would like it. Jonah, thank you so much for the super chat. Happy B-Day. Been playing this game for about 3 months. I was so bad, but watching you has made me so much better. Keep up the great work. Well, I'm glad to hear that, man. Glad the videos and streams have been helpful, and thank you. Appreciate the support. Do you use the rock black gun variants of wood? I tend to switch back and forth. So one thing that I do a lot, this is the wood grain 300. Then for the 303, I've got the carbon black stock. And the reason I do that is if I'm staring down a level 5 moose, then moose is a bad example. If I'm staring down a level 9k buffalo, and I'm not paying too much attention, and I misclick, and I hit 2 instead of 1, and I get out my 303, I'm gonna see that and be like, wait, no, my 300's wood grain. Like, they just look entirely different. It's a big thing that I do to try to avoid accidentally using the wrong gun. Pay attention to what they look like, so in that moment, like as you're pulling up the gun, maybe you catch that little mistake. You like that bottom boy? I mean, we have Tay, we have SRP, we have areas of Rancho for sure, where you can just shoot super long range. I think it's about time for like a long range pack in general. What's up, Apollo? Caps clutter the chat, to be honest, and they are obnoxious. It's mostly cluttering the chat that tends to be the issue, because here's the thing, right? If one person's using caps to get attention, and then the biggest thing is if I were to start giving messages that are in all caps the attention, then the only way that it's going to go is that everyone is going to use caps so that I notice it. Eventually, you just have all caps messages, and that's just much more annoying than all lowercase messages or all normal messages. Kind of simple as that. Nap time, Kyla. You were up early. I know you sent me a thing like, I don't know how long before I woke up. Some amount of time. Alright, getting into whitetail drink time. Let's go to start with. Mayhaps we'll try. You know what? There was some whitetail that we spooked over here earlier. Let's even just start right here. See if we see any of them, and then we'll fast travel. Thank you, Philip. Just shot a leucistic turkey. Not sure how rare it is, but it's my first leucistic animal. If it's a leucistic Rio Grande turkey, it's pretty rare. If it's a leucistic Merriam's turkey, it's a little more common, but still pretty cool. And in the sun. Goodness. What are you gonna do? I saw Cardinals in Green Bay. Are they playing this week? Is that what you guys are referring to? What's up, Lucky? Thank you, dude. Hope you're doing well. Could be better, I feel like death. That's just his natural state, don't worry. Happy birthday to who or whatever. I like it. Ooh, nice job. We shot a Mela hen pheasant on... Was that yesterday? Not yesterday. Monday's stream? I guess it would have been. It was a nice little surprise, but still no rare roosters. Another small duck. Why are they so small? Wait, okay. Lost our breath and still hit it. Very swell. Enjoy being the 12 times 2. I will do my best. I really want them to add a scope for the 470 Nitro. I think the reason they don't have a scope on it is it would start to sort of throw off the balance of the game. It's not incredibly well balanced weapon-wise to begin with, so I don't necessarily see an issue with it, but I get why they haven't. That's bigger than the last one. I think it was good we taxed that last one for Hall of Shame stuff. Alright, I want to check this. Is it here? Here? Yeah, there's a really good whitetail zone down there somewhere, but I want to make sure they get into their zone first. Here's been good lately. Let's run down to that, and then we'll check that area that I just highlighted. Because you're mean, she's not mean. What are you even saying? How dare you? Timed out and banner, not the same thing. Also true. Kyle. Who is this Kyle? And where do they work? This is not my natural state. I'll have you know my natural state is quite the opposite. alive, I assume. Gotta drive. You're gonna be a driving gnome, Lucky? Sounds good. Drive safe. Kyle. Not Kyle. Hashtag Kyle, not Kyle. Wish the 10 gauge had a sight for the slug hunting? Yeah, because we have the Meridian shotgun scope that goes on the 20 gauge semi-autos. I mean, actually, isn't the... I'd have to look at it. Because it is top eject. But it's kind of towards the back, so I bet you could have a scope on there. I would need to look at it. There might be a good reason for a scope to not fit on there, but some sort of slug scope would be nice. Dating a Kyle? I don't think so. Last I checked, that was not the case. Thank you guys for the birthday wishes. Kyle is just annoyed that I haven't proposed yet? What? From... Why... Alright, I need to phrase this properly. Because people say she's mean, are you saying she's not actually mean, she's just grumpy I haven't proposed? Is that what that is? The other scope goes on every other shotgun? It does go on the break actions as well, huh? It doesn't go on all of them, though. I think it doesn't go on the side-by-side 20 gauges at least. Gonna go just do some medvid hunting? I think that's a good idea. I can go in there here and there when I get the chance and quite enjoying it. Thank you, Epic Sponge. And, is it John MX? I don't know if I'm saying that right, but hopefully thank you as well. Anything good yet, Will? We got a diamond mallard 12 minutes into the stream. That's been the best thing, and thank you as well. Happy birthday, like your videos. First time I looked on your live stream. I'm glad you can make it in, and I appreciate you, man. Yeah, the VR headset's kind of the issue there. I know it's a lot cheaper now, but especially having just bought a house, I'm gonna have to kind of wait on that one. Lying in wait. Stab you when you're not looking. Do you have any tips for hunting on Verhunga? It's the same as any other map. Hunt around lakes. Hunt for whatever's active, whatever drink time is currently happening. That kind of thing. Zevanine, am I saying that name right? I sure hope so. Thank you so much for the super chat. That's far too generous. Happy birthday. Hope the stream and the rest of your day goes well. And congrats on the new home. Well, thank you. I really, really appreciate that. 'Tis far too generous. A ring is next. JK, my PC is next. Hold up. Hold up. Priorities. I'm surprised that you went that way, I must say. I literally just had my face in the video yesterday. I did. As much as I think it was an all-time record for the amount of people that unsubscribed from my channel, and I'm sure it was simply because they saw how not big male that I looked. Whoa! I wish that would have stayed highlighted. That looked cool. Anyway, yeah, as much as it was against my better judgment to put my face in the video, I did it. A PC before a ring? Really, though? I see. Is Kyla foreshadowing? I mean, I don't think at any point we've made any secrets that that's the eventual destination. It's just a matter of getting there. We'll see when. You can give me that GSP pupper. It's gotta be after hunting season, though. That's what's unfortunate. Because we're not gonna be able to, like, raise it. Not gonna be able to raise the roof or the woof. That was bad. I'm here for the PC. I mean, propose with a PC. Oh, I see. Just how would I pull that one off? Would it like a picture of the PC? Pull that out of my pocket? Like I don't know how you know work around the logistics of that. What's up, Paige? That deer was on ice, just yeet off that little ledge there. If you got a second to go to your Call the Wild statistics, I can. Do you want... I mean, probably not play stats, right? I feel like I've died 1,000 times in this game. I assume you want this. Guessing that's what you're after? Thank you, Lucas. And Josh as well. Or a diamond whitetail instead of a diamond ring. I think... do you have a diamond whitetail? Not in the new system, right? You shot the one troll on my map, I remember that. Tips for red deer on Hirschfelden. I'm not the right person to ask. Friday on Twitch, Victor will probably be there. He knows Hirschfelden really well. Maybe you could ask him. He's working on a guide, like a big Hirschfelden guide that should be done pretty soon. And I would like to do a video kind of using that guide, so we'll see how that goes, but maybe that'll help. A mini PC on a ring. I'm not quite sure what you're... I sort of have an idea of what you mean now. Don't care for a diamond whitetail? Oh, I see. Guess I'll scratch that one off the list. What do you want most added to the game? I mean, in terms of new content, we're a couple of months away probably from a new map yet, but I would like to see a second map based in Africa. Maybe kind of in between, kind of now in the next map. If we could get a new species, doll sheep or a courteous deer would be pretty cool, I think. I don't even know what just happened. Got a 320 drop time muley? Dropped? Oh, like the droop tines. I think that's what you're saying, right? 320 would make sense. If that's what you're talking about, congrats, man. That's a pretty good one. Or, hear me out, a PC with a ring box inside of it. Can you guys stop saying my ideas? I might have thought that would be a cool idea, but not anymore. Had the PC already set up and then puppy running at me across the bridge. Are you talking about like before you even get here? This is a lot of things. Okay. Johan, thank you for the super chat. Happy birthday. Hope you can get over to South Africa soon. Maybe one day. We'll see. But I appreciate you, man. How about when she turns the PC on as an Amazon page with a diamond ring on it? I don't think you can even set that up, like, unless I did all the setup stuff beforehand. Maybe. What are we gonna do all hunting season? This poor doggo. It's gonna be trained to be in the house forever. Going full Hallmark mode. Do you think they should add different racks for whitetail? Yeah, like different shaped diamond racks. Different diamond racks with different number of tines. I think that would be really good. IceQ, thank you for the 3-month membership renewal. I don't know what to call them yet. It's kind of like resub on Twitch, but it's not. Anyway, thank you, man. Hope all is well. It's a pleasure to be a part of the Shoe Store Army. Well, thank you, man. Tis greatly appreciated. The house gives what vibe, kinda? Hallmark vibe or whatever? Kinda does. I mean, if the logistics of raising a doggo while not being there weren't such a problem. You scared away 3 million animals? Yeah, but most of that would be like, when you're on an ATV, you're spooking like literally thousands of rabbits if you drive very far. That kind of stuff. That's where a lot of it comes from. I'm sure there's hundreds of thousands that aren't ATV, but I know a huge chunk would be. I think I showed them. I don't even know, Kyla. I was so careful with that kind of stuff because, like, up until, what, 2 or 3 weeks ago, there was still a chance that it wasn't going to happen. So I wasn't trying to get my own hopes up by showing everybody the house that wasn't going to happen. Not special enough. That's what you get. I swear I showed you when you were showing me Alaskan houses. Maybe I didn't. Like I said, I was really trying to not jinx it or whatever. Did I miss that whitetail drink zone, or am I crazy? Oh, wait a minute. It's up here, isn't it? Well, that's awkward. I've been going to the wrong place in multiple... No wonder I'm not finding any. Nah, Kyla's not subbed. She's just a mod. Thank you guys again for the birthday wishes, by the way. I'm seeing them in chat there. Go down around here. Go to the right spot. Do you have pictures of it, Kyla, or should I send them to Acid after the stream here? Just curious. I'll show them. Don't stress the face reveal. Your content is awesome. All it's fun and informative. Well, thank you. I do appreciate that. At least someone keeps me in the loop. Well, you know. I'm weird with that kind of thing, trying to make sure that I don't get my hopes up too much for something that might not happen. Is this a server? This is just single player. Don't show your house? Yeah, Kyla said we'll figure out something for... Did you say a house tour, Kyla, or whatever it was? Not from the outside, though. You're right, because it would... Anybody that really wanted to know, that's giving them a heck of a head start. Showing exactly what it looks like. Thank you, Paige. How long are we streaming for? Literally a couple more minutes. We're going to go down here, check this whitetail zone, and to be honest, that's pretty well going to be it. That's going to be about the extent of the stream today. We did get a diamond mallard earlier, which was nice. Nice little happy birthday present from Call the Wild, I guess. Happy birthday from Australia. Thank you, man. What time is it in Australia? Like 6 or 7 a.m.? I see all of the birthday wishes again. Thank you, guys. Far, far too kind. Do you have any tricks for lining up heart shots? I don't know. Like, if it's a frontal shot, just kind of maybe... It's hard to give a measurement, right? I was going to say like a couple inches above the bottom of the chest, but what do you define it as an inch? Just a little bit up, and then dead center between the legs. I think what you need to basically do, though, because a lot of times it's not perfectly facing you, there's like a little bit of a quartering angle or whatever. Just realize that the heart isn't at the very edge of the chest, like it's back into the chest a bit. So you have to kind of try to think of it like that. It's so hard, like I don't think I have any tricks for it, as much as just understanding where the heart is kind of the big thing. Like, for instance, you know, mine's on a cruise somewhere in the ocean right now. But, you know. Alright, Amon, happy birthday and have an amazing day. You too, Kyla. Thank you, Tyler. 'Tis appreciated. Well. Oh. Was that a deer face? Sure was. I also kind of know we're here. Are you going to upload a video today? Nah, this is the only content today. As I mentioned in the community tab post today, we used to do a birthday stream, you know, on my birthday anyway, and because I'm kind of moving into the new house, I figured this is a good opportunity to, like, not have to record an extra video and, you know, do the birthday stream and then continue kind of getting moved in, so. Just the stream today. Alright, my goodness, there's a bunch of deer in there. I don't see any huge bucks. Looks like maybe... Oh, there's a piebald in there. Hello there. Little alert, piebald. There was a albino doe in this herd to begin with. That's pretty cool. I thought initially, when I saw a deer face, that it looked piebald, but it was kind of through the brush. Pretty neat. Been a good stream. Hope you have a good end to the double 12 day. Thank you so much, Bottom Boy. I'm sure I will. Even the game wanted that to be a thing. Nice little pie. A small pie. In fact, 167.1 gold. Or silver, rather. Not a gold. But hard shot him. Alright, add that to the list of things that we managed to get on stream to go towards the end of the month montage. But clutch last minute pieball, little clutch, literally last kill of the stream. Go figure. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for all the birthday wishes today. I really appreciate it. And I'm quite looking forward to hopefully here within the next week starting to make content from the new house and getting all that stuff set up. But yeah, really appreciate the support today. As always, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!